Right, Holcomb here for Punch Out Boxing. Delighted to be here with John Marvin. Been trying to catch up with you for a while. When I visited your secret hideaway in Hertfordshire, you weren't there, so I got to speak to all your colleagues. But anyway, we're here now. John, heard a lot about you from your coach Seb and Alex. Part of this new wave of British Filipinos entering the top level of boxing. I know a bit about your background, but if you can just tell us about your boxing background.
I'm just 31 years old. My name's John Marvin. Fight a light heavyweight as an amateur. I boxed for the British Army. Was in there. Came up, represented England. I boxed for the Philippines. Had Olympic qualifiers last year, and now here I am competing in the top tier four-man tournament, Statement 2, on the 7th of December.
Yeah, that's quite an entry to the pro game, but as you've had such an extensive amateur pedigree, I guess you want to move fast. Starting a little bit late as a pro as well. A bit like George Crotty, your teammate, who's also a Forces guy. But yeah, I believe first of all though you've got a debut on the 16th.
Yeah, I'm looking at fighting on the 16th of November at York Hall, Bethnal Green. That'll be my debut, and then shortly after that we'll be straight into this four-man tournament.
So I guess is your line of thinking that this tournament being screened onto Zone as well, chance to move fast, make a statement.
100%, yeah, it's massive. Design obviously and top tiers, massive platforms. I'm just really grateful to be here. So yeah, time to shine.
Yeah, so I mean that debut presumably just to break the ice as a pro, but you're gonna have to be careful. You don't want to get a cut or some sort of silly injury.
Yeah, of course not. Now we'll be careful, and then we'll get the job done, and then we'll be here looking to put on a performance.
Have you been scoping out the other three guys in the tournament? Obviously, there's James Ozzy Osborne. He's been in a Southern Area title fight. There's Brandon Lewis, the male model. Sure, he doesn't appreciate always being referred to in that way. And Ryan Maycock, not to be underestimated. The last time out, I thought against Queensbury's prospect Hergeni, thought we got done on the scorecard.
Yeah, well, I've looked into all of them, yeah, and fortunately tonight I've actually drawn Maycock, so I'll be fighting him. He'll be the first semi-final of the night. So I've drawn him. I've done my own work, and just be another day.
I mean, because it's super middleweight, you're all big guys. Saw you with your shirt off flexing, clearly a powerhouse. It being a three round tournament, it's going to be potentially explosive, brutal.
Yeah, of course, yeah. We're aiming to land those bombs and put people face down in a canvas. We don't get paid for overtime.
Cold, I like it. Stylistically, what can we expect of you?
Just explosiveness, fireworks, just from the off. It's going to be a good night.
Would you say you're quite the puncher?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I would say I'm quite the puncher. Anyone can punch, really. It's about connecting it, how you throw it, isn't it? Where you land it, how you land it.
Absolutely. Well, so, you had that extensive amateur career. Can you tell us some of the silverware you got during your amateur time?
I was representing the army. From there, I've represented England, Philippines. I've boxed in the worlds. I've got medals for the Asian Championships. I've done the Southeast Asian Games. Got medals there. Just been floating around, just boxing in various tournaments all over the world. And that experience is going to do me a hell of a load of good in this top tier 3-minute round tournament.
Absolutely. Are you still in the army?
No, not anymore. I'm free.
Are you going to be a full-time pro then?
Yes, that's me now, full-time pro. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. So can dedicate all your time to it. I mean, what's your objective or plan? Have you discussed that with Seb? Like, because you presumably want to move quite fast. You got like a sort of short-term and medium-term target?
Yeah, just hit the ground running and then move through the titles. Like, obviously, whichever ones he sees me fit to go for, I'll go for. I'll just make sure I'm ready. Get there, turn up, turn out.
I love it. Have you scoped out the UK scene? When I spoke to George, he was saying that there's no one really in the domestic sort of level at super middleweight that puts any fear into him. What about yourself? Have you looked at the pro scene?
To be honest, not really. I do watch I see certain fights pop up. I don't really pay attention to names or anything like that. I just see things that I like and take a little piece of everything that's out there, people doing well or people even not doing well, and put it into my own book and then channel it to my advantage.
Super middleweight's a great division to be operating in, both domestically and internationally. Obviously, probably the biggest star in the world, Canelo's operating in your division, but like even domestically, some great names there. You've got Callum Simpson, Zach Shirley, Jeffers. I mean, you move through the ranks quickly. You could be in some big fights maybe next year.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, to get big fights, big money. That's what we're chasing, isn't it? Titles and paper.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys need to get paid for your efforts. Yeah, so you're obviously going to be looking to win this tournament, get your name straight into the mix, and then what next year? You're going to try and get into a 10-rounder pretty soon.
Yeah, just get into the title fights. I'm not going to say not too much because I don't know exactly what the plans are, but we'll go forth. We'll do my debut, get this tournament done, and then we'll move forward from there and just go back to the team, sit back to the drawing board, and then we'll see what lies ahead for myself.
I wonder, from your great amateur background representing the Philippines, you got much of a following over there?
For the Philippines, yeah, I have. It's a beautiful nation, and it was amazing representing them, and to have that amateur background from there. It's a different style. You learn so much, and being with the people and that. You do, yeah, you do. It's good.
I wonder, is maybe a dream have a big fight in Manila, somewhere like that?
Yeah, having a fight over there. I mean, whereas I've travelled all over and internationally, having a fight in Manila would be lovely. It'd be amazing to do that and represent. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, anyone who knows how I follow this sport, I look for exotic locations to go to. So I want an excuse to visit the Philippines.
Yeah, we'll try and get one. We'll try and get you over there, mate. No worries.
Fabulous. Yeah, just tell us a little bit about John Marvin outside of the sport, or is your life just boxing through and through?
Just focusing on the boxing, really. Focusing on the task ahead. This is my life now. This is what I dedicate myself to, and this is what I'll apply myself to 110%. I leave no stone unturned. When the time comes, when the first bell goes, look forward to putting on a show and becoming the winner of whatever the case may be, in whatever tournament, whatever fight, wherever.
Oh, fabulous. Love to hear it. All right, John. Like I said, heard a lot about you. Cannot wait to see you in action December the 7th. Tune in, fans. It's going to be on DAZN. Brief, brutal, and explosive. John, thanks for your time. We'll see you in a month.